Welcome to Flute Pro Shop. I'm Joan Sparks and I'm the owner here. And today I'd like to introduce you to some of the fine consignment flutes that we have in our inventory. It's very important to us when people entrust us with their instrument that we let everyone know what fine instruments they are. And I'm going to start with a handmade sterling silver Powell flute that was made, let's see if I have the date, I don't have the date. But anyway, this flute belonged to a graduate student at one of the most prestigious colleges on the East Coast of the United States. Sterling silver, we have an offset G, low B, the B gizmo, and the C-sharp trill, which is becoming much more popular and actually is becoming a standard. This flute is priced very reasonably at $10,000, and let me just play a little bit on it for you. So you can tell it's got a dark but yet open sound. Very attractive flute. Next we have a handmade Haines. This sterling silver flute was made in 1962, and it's configured very much like the professional quality flutes of that time. In other words, back then it was considered professional to have an inline G. The offset Gs were only for the very beginning flutes. This also has the low B and the old-fashioned kind of gizmo on the B key itself. This flute also has a beautiful sound. Very much like the earlier Haines, the Haines from the 60s. This flute is priced at $4,500. It would make a great instrument, especially if you wanted to put a brand new head joint on it. Next we have a Burkhardt Flute. This is a very interesting flute because of the half offset G. We call this a 7% offset G, and it's convenient for both people who are used to the inline and used to the offset. Low B, the gizmo we're used to seeing, open holes. This flute has a very, I would say, trumpet-like quality. Also a very sweet upper register. This is priced at $12,000. Really excellent price for this flute. Oh, and I should also say it's an M2 head joint cut. The next flute I want to tell you about is a platinum-clad Marmots Flute. And as we began this segment, we had a close-up of the fabulous key work on this flute, the wonderful carving on each key, and the lip plate carving. This is a Marmots, like all Marmots, with a great, open, beautiful sound, a blend all the way from low to high. So let me play a few notes on this. Lots of great articulation in the low register. And then lots of rapid articulation in the top. And with actually not doing anything fancy, those high E's just pop right out without splitting, which is a lovely quality in a flute. So these are the highlights of our collection of pre-owned flutes, consignment flutes, and we're happy to show them at any time. We also do shipping for flute trials. Thanks for joining us today, and do come by.